in the Department of Computer Science at the SRM University, Andhra Pradesh. And a very good morning to all of you. And I invite you for this brief session about our SRM University and your career opportunities. The main goal of this presentation is to give you some appraisal about the career opportunities you have after your Bachelor of Engineering degree. I mean, maybe most of you are from BTech Computer Science. And also, what is the importance of MTech program in artificial intelligence and machine learning at SRM University, Andhra Pradesh. So these are the two parts. So before you are given an idea about your career opportunities and MTech program at our SRM University, Andhra Pradesh, I would like to briefly tell you about our SRM University at Andhra Pradesh. Currently, a large number of students are in the computer science department, and our Professor T. Raghunathan is the professor and head, and also is Associate Dean of Engineering. Currently, in our department, we are having a BTech program that is, of course, as usual, it is about 4 years program. And we also have a BSc Computer Science, and also we call BSc Honors and BSc Computer Science. That is a 3 years course. And we have the specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning, and also big data analytics. So we have these specializations here. And we have an MTech program currently in artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is a 2 years program. And we also have PhD program. The minimum period is about 3 years in computer science. Of course, PhD program. We have students working in various specializations. And again, most importantly, at the BTech level, we are having here a few specializations here mentioned in the slide. One is on the cyber security. Other one is big data analytics, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and Internet of Things, and distributed and cloud computing. You can see these are all the state-of-the-art specializations now currently offered in our department. And apart from this, we also have a minor programs. So there are about 5 programs, 5 courses in the minor program that takes about 20 credits. And I think maybe some of you are aware of this importance of the minor programs. That is, if you are actually doing computer science, maybe you can take a course in economics, or you can take a course in electrical science or something else, or in a different field you can take a course. That gives you better latitude in understanding many other specializations and courses. So these are basically these are the courses we are having. We are having a BTech, BSc, MTech, and PhD in computer science. And we have, as given here, there are about 5 specializations in the BTech course. Coming to a little bit about our university. Our university is a unique university when you compare with many other universities we have in India. Like we are, the faculty we have here currently is 100% with PhD qualifications. Okay. And also, what is most interesting is the faculty we have are only from the premier institutions like IITs, NITs, central universities, and the universities abroad. So that is the nature of our university. To know more about our faculty and university, please go to our website srmap.edu.in, and you can see the qualifications of the faculty and the kind of standards we maintain. Again, almost all of our faculty have international exposure. Some of them have done PhDs abroad, or master programs abroad, or postdoctorates abroad, and some of them visited the countries as part of the conferences or workshops, or many of them have participated or conducted international conferences. So we have a very talented and experienced faculty here. And currently in the computer science department, we're having 44 faculty members. I think this keep on increasing. The number is keep on increasing. Just a couple of years back, we have only about a dozen faculty members, but now the faculty increased to 40 plus, and we have about 7 members in the lab staff, and about 16 PhD students. I think by now it might have been even increased further, and it's going to increase much more. And currently we are having 2 batches of MTech, and I think this is the old data. I think 11 MTech is not 11 MTech, 11 plus 15. So we are having about 26 MTech students and few departmental secretaries to run the department. So these are all the numbers we have, and these numbers keep on changing. But then we are more interested in letting you know about our laboratory facilities or infrastructure facilities. Currently, we are having at SRM Andhra Pradesh Computer Science Department, we are having about 10 laboratories for academic and research purposes. And out of them, 5 are research labs. And most importantly, we have this NVIDIA DGX1 mini supercomputer. This is a high performance computing system with 1 petaflops. So you can understand this is a very powerful computer systems that easily can do the tasks that require very high computing power. Something like video analytics or image processing or even sensor networks. The many other things, and a lot of applications in AI, that is all quite suitable for this NVIDIA DGX1. So again, these are all the some specialization areas for research we are having, and also our labs, image processing, video analytics, database systems, distributed file systems, computer networks, wireless sensor networks, graph theory, health informatics, big data analytics, machine learning, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud computing, optimization algorithms, software engineering, web mining, and fog computing. Of course, these are only some of the names I'm mentioning, and there are many other names which I'm not mentioning. So these are all our specialization areas we have in our department. And again, we boast ourselves as a research-based university because our not only teaching, we are much more interested in the research activities, and because we want to be one of the premier institutions in India. So we are already achieving our goals towards that one, and ours is a research-based education as well. So here the students are given opportunity to work with the faculty to carry out world-class research activities. So that is what we are actually emphasizing on. We want not only just you to pass your courses and get degrees, but we want you to involve in the research activities. So to this end, we're having what we call the first project you will have, our students in the BTech has in the 6th semester. We call it the university. This is Europe. So Europe stands for Undergraduate Research Opportunities Project. This I'm talking about BTech 6th semester. So in the Europe, which is Undergraduate Research Opportunities Project, the students will be exposed to kind of research and how to write a thesis and how to most likely to publish a paper. So we want to train the students like that in the 6th semester of their bachelor degree. And then, of course, when coming to the final year of the bachelor degree in the BTech course, we have a capstone project. This capstone project, it was actually spanning both 7th and 8th semesters, but currently I think we are confining it to 8th semester only due to kind of a campus selection activities. This is about a 12 credit course, this capstone project in the final year, that is equivalent to 4 normal courses, theory courses. So these are the projects, a lot of emphasis in the projects. Apart from this, each course we are teaching to the students will have a course project. So students have enough exposure to deal with the projects. Okay, and then specialized projects and even multidisciplinary projects. You can also take projects not only from computer science, you can also take from other branches of engineering and sciences. Like for example, a mechanical engineering student got a patent for face shield. Okay, that means you can work in a different areas from not only from your core areas. So again, a practice-oriented curriculum, we're providing high-quality practical training. We believe not only just in theory, but we want to have more practical training to the students so that they will develop the capability to work with or to build efficient systems. We want you to train to be people who can invent something or do something practically and show something, right? So the last semester, more than 500 second year students did industry-based internships. So what we started is second year itself, we are sending the students for internship to the industries so that they'll have a better latitude in understanding the developments in the domain of the industry. So again, latest industry practice. So we want the students to be more practical oriented and more robust. So here, that is the reason we are making our teaching and learning process at SRM Andhra Pradesh as a multidisciplinary approach. Okay, we want you to have a broader view of the engineering and science domain. So training is given to the student to solve a problem or to design a system by using the principles of multiple disciplines. That means you'll be able to apply your knowledge from different domains, to create something new. So the CSC students working with physics professors to provide competition-oriented solution for problems related to physics, right? As you know, nowadays computer science, is applied everywhere. The physicists, chemists, and people who are working on architecture, people who are working on economics, people who are working on, share market. So you name anything, right? Everywhere computers are used. Okay, that means what is required here is one is the knowledge of the computing plus the knowledge of different domains. That is, both are important. So that is why we want interdisciplinary approach. So this active learning and flipped classes methodology used by our faculty members for implementing effective teaching learning process. So this continuous assessment scheme is followed. That means it is not just a final exam and mid exams. It is a continuous assessment. Like suddenly there will be a quiz. Sometimes is online quiz. Sometimes a certain assignments. Right, a continuous assessment process. Sometimes you'll be asked to review the research papers. Right, that's what actually mostly we do at the MTech level. The students are expected to review some research papers and give a presentation of their own. So again, most importantly, what we want our students is sometimes take a semester abroad. That is very interesting. Suddenly imagine you are in the third year of BTech or in the final year of BTech, you are doing one semester somewhere in America or in Singapore or Japan, right? That is where some of our best students are very excited about it and they're very interested in that. So the first and second batch of students went to University of California at Berkeley. So they spent one semester there and they came back. And the third batch of students went to, again, University of California, Berkeley and University of Wisconsin. They spent one semester there. So far, 27 students participated in this program and some more are going, this academic year also. So we are very serious about this and many students are very interested in that. Doing one semester abroad, right? So we have many achievements to the students, but we can name only few of them. We cannot keep on naming all of them. So one is in the 2019, At the University of California, Los Angeles, our students are the winners of the hacks in the year 2000, the University of California at Los Angeles. Again, we have a student abroad program. You can see some of the students who participated in the Berkeley University. This was 2 years back. And again, the last year, 2019, right? 2019, again, there are many students who went to different universities, again, the University of Berkeley at California. So now, let me just briefly remind you, maybe all of you are already aware of this kind of knowledge. So what are the jobs available after your BTech course or a bachelor program? Okay, as you know, this is basically you can be a software engineer. Maybe in the software engineer has a very broad, connotation. So within this software engineering jobs, you can be an expert in a Java technology, or .NET technologies, or you can be expert on a Python, or in the big data using Hadoop or Spark. Then you have software. You can become a software testing engineer. The system and network administrators, right? Network administration is always evergreen. There is a continuous demand for the network administrators and cloud system administrator. Okay, this is now the from the network to cloud, both have a lot of potential. And you can even a technical writer. You are very good in English and understand the technical words. And similarly, you can also find many jobs. As you know, the most of the jobs are now in computer science. And even people doing electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, right? They are all finding jobs in computer science. So they are there in innumerable number of domains. We have computer science jobs. So nowadays, a lot of people are talking about data and big data. So you can be a data analyst, you can be a data scientist, machine learning programmer, system reliability engineer, product sales engineer. And you can also interested in the game development, right? And game development is also one of the highly paid jobs. You can be an ethical hacker, right? This is also a very crucial job. System utility and tool developers, so of course, always required, tool developers. Then, of course, research engineers. So there are many kind of domains where you can work, and opportunities have no limit, and the number of jobs also have no limit. Nowadays, so many jobs in computer science. And by the way, I also, of course, apart from these jobs which we mentioned, like some more names of the jobs, I just want to read out. System software development requires high conceptual skill, excellent programming skills in C, C++, and Java. These things are always in fashion. They never go out of fashion. Research development requires high conceptual skill, programming skills, analytical skills, creative thinking, communication skills. These are all required. And by the way, I just like to mention, in the last year, the placement from our campus is 100%. And the average salaries are up to 7 lakhs, the average salaries. That part we'll come back to. And this semester or this year already, the final year students, almost 80% of them are already fine placements. And even some of the other people are actually wanted to go abroad for higher education. So they are just waiting for the admissions in the universities in many other countries. So coming to our research activities, there are more than 150 quality publications in international journals and conferences in the last 4 years. Actually, this number has increased recently. We didn't, I think the numbers are not latest. So we have so many publications and 10 book chapters. And interestingly, we have 10 patents published from our department. The quality of our research can be counted by the patents they have. So which is the ultimate form of research. So we are already having about 10 patents. And 20 lakhs worth of research projects from DST as association with IIT Tirupati. And again, I think we have one more project with IIT Madras recently. So where our number of projects are increasing in our department. Placement activities. Very interestingly, last year we had a twins. I think two of them, two students who are twins from our university, from the same department, from same class. They are placed in Japan, and the highest package they were offered is 50 lakhs from the campus. So this became a big news on the TV and in all the mass media. So that made our department more popular. So again, we are also having at the national level in Amazon 29.5 lakhs. And most interestingly, the average salary is 8 lakhs per annum. Maybe you can understand this is a dream for any engineering college to have an average salary 8 lakhs and getting packages like 30 lakhs and 50 lakhs. And about out of about 10% of the students who are in the 2017 batch went for higher studies on the same year. I think the number is double now. In the next year, many more students also went abroad. They went to premier universities in America and Australia and a few other countries, like New York University and Illinois Institute of Technology. There are many other universities, and now the number has increased so much recently. Entrepreneurship, again, our students, some of them are interested to start their own companies, enterprises. A group of 2 students from 2017 batch and 1 student from 2018 batch of BSc Computer Science started their own companies. And one of the startups by our students, that is our AI.ai, with an angel investment of $120,000 US. So now, like everybody's dream, as at the bachelor level, I'm talking about BTech level, is to get a high salary package or going abroad or some other best universities within India, or for a higher studies, right? Some premier institutions in India and abroad. So getting placements in the company with high package, getting admission in top QS ranked universities for the graduate study, and starting your own company, or you want to go for a administrative services like IAS, IPS, and all that. These are some of the best opportunities I have. And we make sure here at the SRM AP to provide all kind of possibilities for the students to nurture their own inherent skills and to encourage them to be entrepreneurs, to be research oriented people, and to do some innovations, and to give them some a different kind of approach to invent something or to do something different from the usual. So that is the idea behind our endeavor at the SRM University, Andhra Pradesh, to make our students the best students. And we take all the care at the bachelor level as well as at the master level to nurture them in the right direction. So with all this, I wish you all the best of luck and best of the future, because I know in the final year you are all with having a very high mental activity. I mean, your adrenaline is running very high, and you are all very active, I know, to either to get a proper placement or to find a proper place for a higher education, to build your career. And I wish you all best of luck. And now I request Professor Radha Guha to take over and give you the idea, the relevance, the importance, and the reasons to join a master program at SRM University, Andhra Pradesh. With this, I thank you all and for listening me patiently, and I would like to take some questions and answers maybe at the end of these presentations. Thank you all.
Thank you. I get the screen sharing.
Yeah. You can go for it. Yes.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see Dr. Radha Guha.
Okay. So, good morning, everybody, and I welcome the students of Anjumam College of Engineering and Technology from Nagpur. I just want to and thank you for inviting me for a talk on career opportunities for computer science graduates. And I want to congratulate the students already for taking this journey for a very good career path on computer science and engineering. And in right now, you must be worried how to further your career and what kind of career option you have. So I want to talk about that now. So if you are already taking this journey in computer science and engineering, you already know that it is a very versatile discipline, and you are in a very good career path already. You are a fourth year student, so you already know what is computer science and engineering. It is a study of theoretical concept as well as practical implementation with software and hardware engineering. And CSE, Computer Science and Engineering, it involves design, development, and test applications with the principles of computer science and mathematical analysis to automate processing by a computer. And you also know, or you must know, that this field is evolving very quickly to create new technologies, needing new area of specialization and new skill sets for the employees. So companies are looking for new skill set all the time, and this skill set keep on changing from year to year. So for graduating CSC bachelors, they can take they can be employed as in different position like a software developer, software engineer, database administrator, database programmer, game development with 3D graphics, internet engineer, web development engineer, system administrator, network administrator, and information technology. So depending on your skill sets, your programming ability, your ability to learn new things quickly, the companies decide what kind of position they will be offering you. Computer scientist and information technologist are little different. Computer science involves a lot of programming skills. They can design system architecture, they can write software, they can be employed as application programmer, hardware designer, etc. Whereas the information technology, IT engineers, they are concerned, they should be concerned with the management of an organization, and they will be performing business related application and organizational automation related application. They will be employed for this kind of jobs. And engineers, there is a little difference between engineers and engineering technologists. Engineering is more mathematics intensive, whereas engineering technology needs less mathematics. So engineering involves research. If you want to design something new, you have to research that field. You have to do complex analysis, complex design, complex development, and manufacturing. Whereas the engineering technologist will be doing little more or less repetitive work like test and evaluation of some component of a product or service that have been designed by the engineers. They will do routine design, production, operation, and maintenance. They will be involved in this kind of job, and distribution, sales, and marketing. They will be involved. So you can see that engineering job needs more mathematical and data analytics skill, whereas the engineering technologist job is less mathematical. So these are your so depending on your skill, the industry will employ you in one of these job category. And if the students want to further their education, they can either do MTech or they can choose MBA. So you can do MTech in computer science engineering or in database administration or advanced IT with networking, communication, etc. Or you can do an MTech in artificial intelligence and machine learning, or you can do in data science. There are many other technologies are there, like big data analytics, IoT, etc. At SRM University AP, we are offering two MTech courses, AI and ML and data science, because these are the newer technology, and there will be a heavy market demand for this new technology. And the students, bachelor graduates, they can also do MBA, which is Masters in Business Administration. They can choose IT or computer-aided management or system administration, network administration, or MBA in logistics and supply chain management. So these are your options for choosing a field according to your liking, or what you think will be more beneficial, or you are more suitable in this field. I also want to give some career advice for the students. All the things that you have learned in your 4 years bachelor's degree courses, with those technical knowledge, you also need a good amount of communication skill, because engineers write technical reports, whatever is your research area, or whatever a new design you are going to convince others that this design is good, or do some experiment, you have to publish everything in writing to convince others, okay, or to share your knowledge and design with others. You need a very good communication skill, and you also need to develop aptitude for programming. So please take programming intensive courses. You have already been taught C, C++, Java, and right now for AI products and service development, everybody is using Python or like logical language. So expertise in those programming languages will be very much useful to you. And you must develop an interest in research intensive projects to experience practical implementation details. You should do, you are in as part of your bachelor's degree, you must be doing some projects. And at SRM University, students do capstone project or Europe project, etc. And there they are taught the research methodology and how to do the projects, right from requirement gathering, design, analysis, experimentation, and then they compare their design with others' design, and then they conclude and they take what can they do for future for improvement of their project. So this kind of knowledge and expertise will be very helpful to you. And you also should be a lifelong learner. After graduation, try to learn things on your own, because whatever you are learning, this technology, they may be outdated very soon. Maybe they are useful for the coming 5 to 10 years. After that, things will change abruptly. So you have to learn on your own. You must have that interest that you can learn it on your own. And because this computer science field is continually changing with invention of new technology, so my advice is that you keep up with the changing market demand, and you keep up with the AI advancement, artificial intelligence advancement. I am going to go with the use and spread of AI in different application in the coming slides. So you will know the importance of knowing AI technology. So at SRM University AP, we are offering these degree programs: BTech in Computer Science Engineering, BSc in Computer Science, MTech in AI ML, MTech in Data Science, and we also have a Doctor of Philosophy program. Dr. Krishna Prasad has gone through the different degree programs detailed and the facilities that is there, and the faculty qualification here. So you already know, and we are also offering MTech program in the newest technology of computer science and engineering, that is in artificial intelligence and machine learning and in data science. So the courses that we are offering as part of AI, ML and data science is artificial intelligence and knowledge representation. So it's like logical, how to come to a logical conclusion from the data that you have. You need to represent it with a logical programming language like Prolog, and then you how to conclude. Human-like decision making. And then we are offering courses on machine learning approaches, on information retrieval. You know that nowadays the use of search engine is everywhere. So how the search engine is designed, because the input here is a text data, we call it a natural language like English, and you are getting result also in a natural language. So this is different from other programming languages that you have learned already, C, C++. Here, the data is in textual form. We call it unstructured data. And then we retrieve data from the internet, which is a vast repository of information. And because there is so much information there, for any kind of search, keyword search, you get a lot of information retrieved, but human do not have the time to read all of them. So there is also a ranking system. With information retrieval system, use a ranking system, so they will rank the best match document first, and then the second document, etc. And then we are offering natural language processing course, how it is done systematically, converting unstructured text data into structured text data, and then processing of that. We are offering big data analytics, database and data warehousing, foundation on data science, and research methodology courses as part of our intake program. And our top recruiters are, there are many: Infosys, Wipro, Amazon, LinkedIn, IBM, Walmart. Many companies are there who will be recruiting our graduates. And we have a one passing batch of BT degree program. So there we have been very successful in placing our student, our top salary who got the top salary job is 50 lakhs per annum, and on average students are getting 8 lakhs per annum. So it is very good. Our MTech program has just started. Right now the students have just completed third semester. They have another 6 months to go, but because they are learning AI ML and AI ML, the current technology, so we hope that they will also get a high paying jobs in the industry. So at SRM University, the research project areas, the faculty have expertise in this kind of research project: artificial intelligence, recommender system design, face recognition system, time series prediction, computer graphics and game design, database data mining, image processing, internet application, multimedia and programming languages, networking, internet engineering, distributed sensor, software engineering, parallel and distributed system visualization, and web-based education. This kind of projects students can take up and have expertise in this domain. So right now I'll be going through the widespread use of AI, because the software engineering future, we are seeing the use of automation everywhere. Our software engineers are seeing automation everywhere. So you must have known about Amazon Web Services and software as a service, etc. So all small and medium enterprises, businesses, they are reducing the number of software engineers, in-house software engineer, because whatever they need to do, they are getting it from Amazon Web Services, or they are just renting these services as a software as a service. So as a result, the number of software engineers is shrinking for every company, because it is more costly to hire engineer, train them, and then they develop on their own everything from scratch. It is better that something has been developed, and it is developed by a big tech giant like Amazon or IBM or Google. So their product and services will be of high quality, and if somebody needs it, they can rent it. So because we are going through this kind of trend, use of web services, software as a services, for individual small and medium scale company, the number of software engineers or hardware engineers, those kind of things are reducing. So where will they be placed now? All engineers, computer science graduates, they need to know, they can also develop these services, but the number of companies who are developing, whose product and services we are using, they are only few: Google, IBM, Amazon, etc. But other software engineers and hardware engineers, they also must know how to integrate these service components with their own code that they are writing. Maybe they will be writing only little pieces of code instead of previous requirement of writing long application. Previously, we started with doing outsourcing when US, UK, Canada companies, they were outsourcing here at India. But right now the trend has changed. Even the companies in India, they are using these web services from big companies, from Amazon, Google, etc. And we are also seeing the use of AI a lot. There are many companies, Amazon, Google, Yahoo, IBM, they are created model using artificial neural network. One such AI company name is OpenAI, where Elon Musk is the founder, CEO of that company. They have created a company, they have created a model whose name is GPT-3. They started with building GPT-1, 2, 3, and right now they have released a model. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It's a ANN model, Artificial Neural Network model, and this model can do a lot of natural language processing and take human-like decision making. So the kind of job it can do is basically everything. Translation, machine translation, translating text of one language to another language, and then face recognition, object recognition, everything, essay summarization, question answering, chatbot, everything this model can do. So even though this model is in a research phase and it is not a commercial model right now, but it may come into the market very quickly. And then the requirement, it can also do code completion. If you just show some example that you need a website for this requirement, it will generate code, or it can do the code completion in Python or C++, etc. So with this capability of these models, the requirement of human software engineers will reduce. So that is the future. You can see that you have to make yourself aware of this advancement of AI and prepare accordingly, so that you can also integrate all this AI component in your design. So I'll give you the widespread use of artificial intelligence. You know what is AI? AI is the branch of science that assist machine to find solution to complex problem in a more human-like fashion. And artificial intelligence is the future of next generation technology. It encompasses variety of discipline, medical, finance, engineering, and everywhere. Basically, the use of AI has started happening everywhere. And these are the company CEOs of big companies. Sundar Pichai of Google, he said that AI is the main tool behind new age innovation and discoveries like driverless cars and disease detection algorithm. This is the Elon Musk, CEO and founder of Tesla, SpaceX, and OpenAI also. He is saying that artificial intelligence will be vastly smarter than any human and would overtake us by 2025, which is not very far away. Barack Obama, former president of USA, he is saying generalized AI is worth thinking about because it stretches our imagination and it gets us to think about our core values and issues of choice. And Jeff Bezos, founder and CEO of Amazon, he is saying we are now solving problems with machine learning and AI that were in the realm of science fiction for the last several decades. So these are the people who are visionaries and who are founder, CEO of big tech company, and they are seeing that AI is our future. And AI and how AI and ML is related. And this machine learning is actually a subfield of artificial intelligence. AI is trained final output machine which mimic like human brain, like Amazon Alexa. Amazon Alexa is a virtual assistant, and you can it will do. It's like a human. If you just order him anything, it will give the answer for it. What is the time? If you want to plan a journey from one place to another place, Amazon Alexa, this virtual assistant will give you your option that you can go this way. It will cost this much. This date, no flight is available. It's all kind of information can be got from Amazon Alexa. And this is an example of artificial intelligence product and service. And ML is the subset of AI. It is a technique to achieve AI, that is spam detection. So in your email, you receive email from many people. Some emails are not important for you. Some business or marketing company, they are sending emails which are not useful for you. So they are automatically put into the spam folder. So even if we don't know that we are using AI application, it is actually there. This is also automatic detection of spam emails. This is an example of machine learning and AI application. So AI is already there in everything that we are using. AI is there. Then artificial and machine learning in industry 4.0. Here I am showing a time scale. Actually, this kind of change is not happening for the first time. In the history also, massive change happened when we transformed from agricultural domain to industry domain. So that started, industrial revolution started in 1760s, 1830s in Europe, when mechanization took place, steam engine and water power came into existence. We started using textile industry, paper industry, etc. And before that, most of the people were involved in agricultural or farming job. That was their occupation, main occupation. But then things changed there. So that time also people thought the people will lose job, there will be unemployment, but it is not that. Only the nature of the job keep on varying or changing all the time, and change is the only constant, and it happened many times before, and it is going to happen in future also. Only thing, we have to get ready for that kind of changes. So in Industry Revolution 2.0, in the period of 1870 to 1914, a mass production of automobiles happened, electricity was invented, we started using electricity. In Industrial Revolution 3.0, and between 1970 and 2000, massive use of electronics and IT system came to existence, because from 1950s we started using digital computer, and then we are using the computer for every kind of numeric processing so far, and there also some automation happened there. And then the period 2015 to 2050, this is called the Industrial Revolution 4.0, and here we have started using artificial intelligence product and services, which is making more human-like decision. Okay, so far in the 1970 to 2000, that time we were using computer just for number crunching, and here we are using computer for human-like decision making from with natural languages. So that is the thing, and many other changes we may see in the future also. But as an engineer and computer science engineer, you have to adapt to these changes very fast. And according to you have to be aware of the market demand, and accordingly you have to keep changing yourself. So where is AI used? AI is used in automated customer support system. Online shopping experience has been greatly enhanced by chatbots because of the following reason: they increase user retention, they offer instant answer to the customer's queries, and chatbots provide upselling opportunities through personalized approach. So this is very an important area of application of AI to provide automated customer support system. Nowadays, you will be seeing very less number of human customer supporters or customer representative. All these things can be automated, and because it is the computer or the software that is doing it, they are much more error free. And this can be repeated. If you want to train human customer representative, it takes time, and humans capability varies from one human to another human. But once you design a good customer support system, that program can be repeated and used many times, replicated. Then AI is getting used in personalized shopping experience. Now the advertisement are on personal basis, because person to person taste varies, and this AI application detect that taste, and they will advertise. Their placement of advertisement will change from one person to another person. And this kind of application also give timely alerts, messages, and visuals that should be particularly interesting to you, and dynamic content that modifies according to users' demand and support. So that is a very good area of application of AI products. In the healthcare, AI is getting used. AI-enabled workflow assistants are aiding doctors to free up their schedules. Patient scheduling has become much easier. And in addition, AI-powered technology helps pathologists in analyzing tissue samples, and thus in turn making more accurate diagnosis. So you know that even 5 years ago, there will be radiologist job. If you take an X-ray, that radiologist only know how to read the X-ray report, and right now that the radiologist job is getting eliminated, because this AI-powered technology can do the data analysis more accurately. So this is a very good application area. Then in finance, stock market analysis, which stock you will be buying or selling, that kind of prediction you can get from this AI service, and it can generate actionable report based on relevant financial data, is also being generated by scanning millions of key data points, thus saving analysts numerous hours of work. If a human wants to analyze the financial data to advise something to someone, that will take a lot of time. But this AI product or AI software is reducing that numerous hours of work. Smart cars and drones with autonomous vehicles running on the roads and autonomous drones delivering the shipments, a significant amount of transportation and service related issues can be resolved faster and more effectively. So you know that a lot of research and investment is happening to make such kind of autonomous vehicle, and they are getting tested now, and what it will automatically eliminate the truck driver's job because it will be autonomous vehicle. And if the truck drivers are not there, then the impact of that change will be on the roadside dhabas, and there won't be any requirement for those small restaurant on the roadside. And also the truck drivers need not be insured anymore because it is a automatic vehicle doing this. So one technology change happens, the impact of that happens in other areas also. So we can see that what kind of changes will be there in our near future. Then travel and navigation has become much easier these days because AI-enabled mapping is happening. It is scanning the road information and utilizing algorithm to identify the shortest route or the from one place to another. Either you travel by bike, car, bus, train, or foot. All of these things have become much easier, and this is also an application area of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Then social media, we are using Facebook, Instagram, and you know that the pictures you upload, your friend's picture is automatically getting tagged with a name because it has already identified that person from some data. That kind of things are happening. And LinkedIn is also using AI to offer job recommendation and suggesting people you might like to connect with these people because they are in your area. So these kind of services are getting are available this time. So all these companies are using AI products and services for creating a better user experience and to become more profitable. Smart home devices, you have seen, you enter into a room, it lights up, you get an intruder at the door, it alerts you with email, or you need to water the plants according to the weather condition, and that can also be done. It will detect the humidity and then it will start the sprinkler or stop the sprinkler. This kind of design is happening in our smart home these days, and this is an example of AI product and service. Even creative arts also using artificial intelligence nowadays. AI powered technologies are can compose songs, and it can also draw pictures. And the application of AI is all the domains. We can expect the application of AI in all different domains. Security and surveillance. AI is making possible for humans to constantly monitor multiple channels with feeds coming in from the huge number of cameras at the same time. So this is all automatic. There is no need for a human security person, and all these things will happen automatically. It will analyze a lot of data and recognize a face and alert a person. You must know the humanoid robot, which name is Sophia, which has been designed by a Hong Kong-based company named Hanson Robotics. It can answer all different kind of questions of yours, And if you don't know you are speaking to this person, you may be fooled that you are speaking to another human. So that is the capability of AI, or that is the state of the art of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So AI is already here, and there will be more use of AI in every sphere of life. So career in AI and ML, there is a scope in developing the machine in game playing, speech recognition, language detection, computer vision, expert system design, robotics, and many more. These are the application area. And this company's survey is saying that a lot of money has been getting invested in designing AI product. It is saying that $110 billion will be invested in 2024. So there will be a lot of recruitment who are expert in AI product and service design. And avenues are everywhere: hospital and medicine, game playing, speech recognition, understanding natural language, computer vision, cybersecurity, face recognition, transport, marketing, and advertising. In India, also AI companies are there, and in abroad also AI companies are there. If you are AI expert, you will get a job in ISRO. You also have option to go in various top level microchip manufacturing companies like Intel. Indian Institute of Biology offers research in AI and robotics. Some AI jobs includes machine learning engineer, data scientist, business intelligence developer, research scientist, and AI engineer. And AI experts are required abroad. Intel offers job for AI and robotics specialist. NASA is the best place to get job in AI in space science. US tech companies are prepared to spend over 1 billion in 2020 in the process of teaching AI talent from wherever they can get it. So Indians expert in AI, they can go and join abroad. There will be a high demand for that. UK's demand for AI skill has been growing much faster than that in US, Canada, and Australia. And world's biggest companies heavily relying on AI and ML. Not only big companies, small and medium-sized businesses, everybody is using AI. Amazon Web Services, IBM Cloud, Salesforce, NVIDIA, and so many other companies. Many companies. Everybody is going to use AI. So that expertise in AI will be of high demand. And if you are aware of this fact, you can train or prepare yourself. Even the startup ecosystem, they will be using AI because you cannot design everything from scratch. It is better to get whatever is available as a service. So everybody will be using that. And these days, logistics, accounts, marketing, and team performance and HR all have been supported by AI technology, even the HR. So the shrinkage of HR team, administration team has happened because we are using sophisticated software where everything is automated. Each individual employee can enter their data. With the rising technologies like AI, IoT, and ML, it is interesting to watch the changing face of Indian small and medium enterprises and startups. Skills for success in AI and ML. Working with AI requires an analytical thought process and the ability to solve problem with cost-effective and efficient solution. So this kind of attitude you must have. You must have an analytical thought process. And as technical skill, you should be expert in design, maintain, and repair at technology and software program. So even though you are not designing anything AI, but you should be expert in using it or repairing it or integrating it with other component. Those interested in becoming AI professionals need a education qualification based on foundation of maths, technology, logic, and engineering perspective and cognitive science skill. Okay, so this was my talk. I hope I gave an overview of the changing market demand for the computer science department, and you can prepare yourself accordingly. And thank you for listening to me. If you have any question, I can answer.
Yeah, Mr. Anup, the students are able to talk on this forum?
No, sir. They can ask the questions, sir. They can write the questions.
You mean in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, students, any of you have anything you want to ask? You can just send a message on the chat box.
There are very few participants. Attendees 40.
Sir, one attendee raised hand. Could I allow him to talk?
Yes.
Yeah, please allow them to talk.
Hello, this is Professor Raghunathan. Hello, this is Professor Raghunathan.
Yes, sir. Please, we can listen.
Yeah. So I just want to make me.
Where is he? Cannot see him.
So how many? Only 18. Mr. What is his name? Anup. Mr. Anup, only around 14, 15 participants are there. Mr. Anup. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Anup, how many participants?
So just a second, I have to check it from the host, sir.
No, but we can see it is 14, sir. Participants showing 18 out of that. Yeah, it is only 14.
I think it was more before. It started with 20 or 24, and now it has reduced.
That's fine. Yeah. Hello, aspirants. This is Professor Raghunathan, the head of the Computer Science and Engineering Department. I hope both of our professors have enlightened the artificial intelligence and also the opportunities available at our university. Okay, if you have any doubts, questions, please.
Sir, somebody asked a doubt in the chat box.
What is that, sir?
What?
3-tier.
Okay, yeah, the question, I will read out the question. What are the chances to get higher package salary from a 3-tier?
3rd tier college.
College, okay, 3-tier college.
3rd tier, no, it's a 3rd tier college. Can you answer, Anup? I mean, his question is not relevant to the subject actually.
No, I think, can I answer a little bit?
Yeah.
I think it is not like you cannot brand you as coming from 3-tier college or 2nd tier college or 1st tier college. whatever you have learned, that is your achievement and your ability to learn more things, that is very much important. And that's what I was covering, that you are taken the career path is the computer science and engineering is a very good career path, and your education doesn't stop here. You have to keep on learning new things, and maybe every time you are not going to enroll into a degree program, but nowadays so many sources of learning is available from YouTube, or you take some certificate course from IBM or IBM certification or Simply Learn, or so many educational softwares are there. So if you think that is what where the demand is, and you can manage to learn these things, new things you can learn, so learn it, and then you will get a better prospects in job opportunity. So nobody is branding that he is a product of a 3-tier college or 2nd-tier college. The individual, you can also see our data shows that our highest paid salary is 50 lakhs per annum, and the average is 8 lakhs per annum. So there is a lot of gap. So how this is happening? So it is the individual achievement of the student that is also very much important.
And actually, one more thing is, I mean, if you feel that actually you're, of course, the industry is classifying like that, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, like that. Accordingly, they are actually offering the salary to the students, I mean, the aspirants. If you want to study further, okay, you can join an MTech course in a very good university like us. Okay, so there you will get, I mean, very good opportunities. Like say our in our actually already Professor Radha, okay, mentioned that we are offering 2 MTech courses at SRM University Amaravati. One is MTech AI and ML. The other one is data science. The advantage here is we are not actually asking any tuition fee from the students, and we are also offering stipend rupees 6,000 to the student. So you can apply to SRM and you can join, I mean, MTech program. And after your MTech from SRM, okay, your opportunities are very high. That's what I mean. The other way to conquer, if you feel that you are from actually a tier 3 college. So that's what I want to tell. But anyhow, now a lot of opportunities are available for computer science students. So one of the career opportunities is to do the MTech in a good university, and SRM University AP may be, okay, one of the good universities in the country for pursuing a master degree program. Yeah, Anup, any other questions? Can you read out? Mr. Anup. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Please read out any other question.
Sir, DK.
What to choose? Okay. What to choose between, okay. See, it's, I mean, of course, artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science, both are very important disciplines. And both the the technologies under these 2 disciplines are currently used very much in the industry. Okay, so both will give you a very good opportunities in the industry, as well as if you want to pursue a PhD program. Both the fields are good. So you have to choose which one you want. Of course, there are some overlapping, okay, in the content that you are going to study in an AML program, as well as in data science program. You have to choose. Both are having very good opportunities in the industry. That's what I could say, as well as for higher studies.
Any more questions, please? Students can ask. Sir, Sanket has asked, sir, any cutoff for the branches and seats available?
Yeah, actually, like the cutoff here is the minimum eligibility is 60% in BTech first class. BTech first class is minimum eligibility. And then the number of seats actually in AIML, we offer 50 seats. In MTech data science, we offer 25 seats. And the selection mode is, okay, either you'll be writing an entrance exam or you'll be straight away called for an interview. It all depends on the number of applicants. Okay, maybe like you can take like this. You have to write an entrance and we'll select people for the interview. Once you do very well in the interview, we'll select you. Okay. Yeah, any other questions?
Any other questions, students? Okay, sir. Then thank you all of you. Thank you, Raghunathan sir. Thank you, Radha ma'am. Thank you all of you. Thank you, Anjuman College. Thank you, Krishna Prasad sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.